start this? I have no idea how to start this episode. I don't have a joke. I don't have a bit. I have nothing. I guess we're just gonna jump into it. I have nothing. So, hello, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. We need to be a lot more enthusiastic because you guys need to understand. Hello, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. It has been a very long time. YouTube, probably not really for you guys, but it's been quite a few weeks since I've done this. I know Twitch, a number of people are probably gonna pop in this episode and be like, oh, hey, V, what are you doing? Or get some rest or something. So let me say this preemptively. It's been a long time since I've been back into the beautiful world of streaming, and even more so specifically, the beautiful world of Persona 3 Reload. It's been a minute. I already know people are gonna jump into the stream and be like, V, go get... Welcome, Duck to the stream. I missed you, V. I'm not mad. Why disappointed? Why are you disappointed? What did I do? Oh, it's because that I just got... Okay, so here's the rub. YouTube, you guys, again, are probably not going to really understand, but I need you guys to hear the context, because I know Twitch is going to understand. It's been several weeks. I've been gone for a couple of weeks. Like a little over 2.5 weeks. It's been a minute. I traveled, had some fun, had some family moments, spent some time, had quite a scare, not even like several hours ago, earlier in the day. And I think the reason why, I'm assuming why Duck's back, because I said this on Discord. So, Vitamin DGR, a streamer who taughts about being healthy and taking your vitamins, taking care of yourself, not taking his own advice. It's my job to support others and help people be better. Not necessarily myself. You know what? Whatever. More importantly, what the important thing is, for shit. All right, let me explain. Okay, so I'm not a hypocrite. It's just been a minute. Oh, man, okay, I missed you guys. Again, I've been gone for a while, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I said this on Discord that I flew back into town. I literally did not sleep because of a couple of things. I'll say it later in the episode. When we got back in town, I was like, you know what? Oh, actually, even during the flight, which by the way, I hate flying, you guys know this. I was like, you know what, V? Go get yourself some sleep. That way you'll be rested, because you gotta stream. It's been several weeks. You gotta get back into brass tacks. That's how it was supposed to be, right? So when we flew, there was a storm. We were going through a hurricane. Well, not a full-on hurricane, but there was a hurricane warning, and it was pretty bad. And what made matters worse was my seeing arrangement, because I was next to somebody that did not take quite good care of their health. In the side of me, I was separate from my family, and behind me was a kid that I would describe was probably on all the candy and Adderall you could probably imagine, and was not calming down. So that was fun. Again, I'll explain. You know what? We should probably just say this now, right? Since it's early in the episode, before we get really into it. No, well, I mean, I want to play Persona. I need to get back to it, because I really need to beat this game. It's been way too long. But you guys got to hear this one. I mean, obviously, yeah, like, subscribe, follow me, Twitch, YouTube, subscribe, you know what other people do. All right, you guys need to get this. While I was gone, I did do some farming. I got a little stronger, got a lot more money. Nothing really significant happened. I just went through the older dungeons, because I'm not going to move on without you guys. But I did get a lot of arcanas, so hopefully I can make a really strong persona. But you guys, all the hypocrite fellas. Jeez, please. Welcome, Star. You know what? Someone nice has finally popped on the stream instead of someone who's judging me. But, okay, I was gonna wait until as we did some gameplay, but let me tell you guys what happened, because I know that you guys are just gonna look at Duck's word and all these other people and be like, oh, well, clearly V's done something stupid as usual. Let me explain the big thing that happened. So, like I said, we flew back into town earlier today. Where we came from, we came from the south. Watch the guy who doesn't take his vitamins or take care of his health tell you to take care of your health. What? Okay, anywho. So we flew back into town, but before we flew, right, here's the thing that happened. So I'm gonna tell you guys, not exactly word for word what happened, but this is the nuts thing. So, no, Star on your side. So like I said, when we were getting in the flight, we flew on Alaska Airlines. We were getting ready to go. It was extremely early in the morning. It was around like 9 or 10 in the morning, or like 8 or 9 in the morning. Very, very early, and there was a storm going. It was clearly thunder and lightning. I have pictures. I put some of them on Discord. Unfortunately, I didn't record. I should have recorded, but I did take pictures so people know that I'm not freaking making this crap up. And as you guys may know, I don't do flying. I don't do heights. I don't. And I know what's funny is that a couple of people were like, well, you just don't like the aspect that you're not in control. I was like, I don't give a crap the reason. I don't like it. But while we were in there, for starters, unfortunately, our singing arrangements were split up. So I was trying to imagine, like, it was like a 3-seater thing. I got the window seat. I was hoping I could swap, but you know what? Whatever, it is what it is. I don't mind the window just so I can see as long as I'm on ground level. If anyone likes, I like window seats as long as I don't see the height aspect. I know I'm a hypocrite. It is what it is. But I got the window seat. It was supposed to be, I thought it was going to be my family next to me and we'll call it a day. I know it's a 3-seater, so probably one of us is going to be behind as there's 4 of us. No, didn't happen. My mom, my little brother were on the other side. My dad was on the other side. And I had the pleasure of having the most healthiest old man. And unfortunately, by healthiest, I mean sick. We're talking like, I don't know what he had. I had to make sure I took a lot of vitamins. See what I did there? I took some stuff afterwards because I wasn't trying to get sick. Because the last thing I need is for me to get sick and lose the one redeeming feature I have, my beautiful voice. Well, my quote-unquote voice that you possibly can't forget. And then behind me was a kid who was just energy on top of energy. We're talking like the screamiest kid. I don't hate kids. Let me start with this. I love kids. But this kid was so on one. Like, I don't know what his mom looked like. She was done with life. Not in a bad way, but was just like, you know what, whatever. Just go ahead. Just, I don't care. Just let me get some sleep. So it was rough. But I'm like, you know what? It's fine, because even though there's a storm going, I'm gonna go to sleep. See, this is what I do. When I'm about to fly, I try to stay awake because I'm hoping that by the time we get like off, I can fall asleep. By the time I wake up, it'll be there. It'll be a couple hours. I'll be rested. It'll be the thing, right? Unfortunately, thunder and lightning did not happen. Made the sleep not happen. To the point where our pilot guy was like, I'm not gonna do a good impression of him. Let me start with this. But this is what he said. So he was like, hello folks, hope everyone's doing well today. My name is Arturo Hawthorne, and I will be your pilot today. You guys know we are currently going through a hurricane warning. We're expected to have heavy winds amongst the storm that we're currently going through. As you can see out the under window. Welcome, Bam, to the... You know, I'm keeping going with that. I'm going to ignore that. We're expecting to have some heavy winds. We know there's going to be moments of heavy turbulence. Right now, the reason why we haven't been able to leave is because we're waiting to get a calm moment before we take off. Naturally, it'd be a bit dangerous to go flying when the storm is at its wildest. Blah, 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 blah. We're going to wait until a calm moment. Now, we do expect the storm will pick up again. Blah, 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 blah. And the whole time, I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I get why we're not taking off. I get it. But then this guy has the nerve to be like, we're going to wait till a calm moment. The storm may pick up again. Don't worry. I've been flying with this airline for the past 20-some years. Like over 20 years, and there hasn't been anything to happen yet, although there'll be a first time for everything. And then he does this like dumb like dad laugh. It's the dumbest laugh. Oh, ads? No worries. I'll give you the rundown later. But then he does this like terrible like dad laugh. Bayo, you're on my side too, aren't you? You should take care of his health. Shut up, duck. So then he does this like terrible dad laugh thing where it's like, I'm like, is he laughing? Did he just laugh about saying there's a first for everything? About flying through a storm? And then I'm like losing my mind. I'm looking over on the side where I see my mom and my little brother. And my mom's just like, she's just laughing really, really hard.
Oh, when I was young, ooh boy.
Hoo
Really?
boy, someone's feeling kind. Mr. Duck Duck
We just
Goosey
started?
just gave Estrella Di Buja a sub. Mr. Duck Duck Goosey gifted a tier 1 sub to Estrella Di Buja.
Okay, I'm pretty
They
sure.
have given 54 gift subs in the channel.
Jesus, you gave 54? Also, they did not say your name right, Star. But you gave 54 subs? Holy moly. Dude, that's like probably $2 each for me, and then the rest goes to Twitch, because unfortunately I don't get as much for subs. Although subs do help the channel, so thank you so much, Duck Duck. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, you might do have a problem. But now Star doesn't have to deal with terrible ads, so welcome back. But let me keep going. Sorry. So yeah, the guy's just like laughing about the whole like, oh, nothing's happened the past like 20 some years when I was flying, but there's a first rate thing. Meanwhile, I have half a mind to just like grab my shoe and throw at him. And of course he keeps going. He's like, now I know that some of you guys may be nervous and blah, blah, blah. We'll be expected to leave within the next 20 minutes. So please hold tight, relax. And then he's like, I understand that during the turbulence, there might be some people that are a little nervous and afraid, but and this is actually something that, well, I admit it's probably sound advice. I didn't. You've spent $350 in subs. How did I not notice that? Instead of just giving me $350, you gave half of that to Twitch. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Twitch. Please don't out me, because half the proceeds go to Twitch and half goes to me. But let me say that the last bit is actually really sound advice. Now, I will give Mr. Hawthorne one thing, because he says, now, while we're flying, you may notice that there may be some moments of storm or heavy turbulence, but I would like you to direct any of your attention to any of our lovely flight attendants. If you see them remaining calm and cordial, then naturally you should feel to do the same. Basically saying that if there is, as long as the flight attendants and stewardess or stewardess, whatever the plural is, stewardesses are calm and collected, then there's no reason for you to panic. And I admit, if it wasn't for every other circumstance and me being just hopped up on fear and sleep deprivation, I would probably be like, you know what? Maybe I should be calm. Maybe I should be calm. No, I did not sleep throughout the whole flight. I tried watching a bunch of downloaded like videos and stuff I had and anime. Did not happen. I was awake, and I'm not even joking when I freaking say this. Anytime there was this one admittedly quite attractive older lady who was just like attending, she was like asking like people they want drinks and trash and stuff like that. Anytime this woman came, I was staring at her. Well, no impulse control and no sense of money spent over time. Yeah, you can't play those kind of download games. He has a PayPal, and you throw money. Well, first off, thank you, Vulpix. And secondly, maybe not. I mean, I do appreciate it, but let me grow a little bit first. I do appreciate it, though. Who'd you fly with? I flew with Alaska Airlines. It was, again, me, my dad, my mom, my little brother. But I wasn't near them, unfortunately. So, but I'm serious when I said that when the stewardess, whenever she was around, whether she was checking up on people or just walking back or just making sure, I am not, and sometimes she would sit down in like the little corner area. But I'm not even simping. This is not a simp thing. First off, we don't simp on this channel. We aggressively appreciate there's a difference. But when I saw this woman, my eyes were laser focused. Like, I was locked on, dude. Like, there was no other thought in my mind other than, look at this woman. I'm staring at her. Been waiting to do that since Bale mentioned. Oh, she's freaking scared. I was staring at her. Like, my life depended on it. I was like, is she calm? Is she calm? Is she calm? Please be calm. I am not joking. I was just like, I felt like one of those cartoons. Like, I actually saw this during the flight. I actually saw Jim Carrey's The Mask for the first time. So I now know that movie. I know, way later, right? You want to join the Mile High Club for real? Well, no, okay, I'm just kidding. Have you flown with Delta? You could have Crunchyroll. It's okay. I have a bunch of anime on my phone. It's all fine. But there was this one time where I was like, you know what? I don't know why. I think I was just so tired that they were like, you could download and watch a bunch of free movies with Alaska's Wi-Fi thing, and well, actually I think it was like $8 or something, but I didn't care. And they had The Mask, and I was like, you know what? I never saw The Mask, so I guess I'll watch The Mask. So I watched The Mask, the Jim Carrey one, because I found out after I got off the flight. I was like, I didn't realize this movie was this good. That there's a second one. I guess it's called The Kid of the Mask or The Son of the Mask, and I was like, I saw the trailer, no go. But I saw The Mask, and it was really fun, and I forgot how attractive Cameron Diaz used to be before. No. And Jim Carrey, well, it's Jim Carrey. Everyone loves Jim Carrey. He's never gonna change. But I'm serious, like, the reason I say The Mask is because there's moments where The Mask's like eyes, like cartoon style, like pop out of his head. Like, it felt like me staring at this woman was like, I need to like look at her. Oh my god. Was that the first time you saw the film? Yes. I've never seen The Mask. I knew like references, and I knew like the song Hey Pachuco, but I never saw The Mask up until like earlier this morning. I know. Judge me however you will. What do you mean sip? I just said that she used to be attractive. I'm pretty sure Cameron Diaz is, bless her heart, but she's not nearly as attractive. Like, I saw an image, I was like, ew. Age happened. Granted, I think the only other Cameron Diaz movie I saw with her was There's something about Mary, the Ben Stiller movie. I don't really know what else, any other movie she's done. But bottom line was, every time the steward woman, sorry YouTube, I'm almost done with the story. But bottom line was, anytime the stewardess like came by, I was like looking at her like my life depended on it. And I'm pretty sure she thinks I'm creepy. I'm pretty sure she's like, yeah, that boy over there with the hoodie, he keeps staring at me. Can we just like kick him off the plane or something? Like, I don't know. I felt like really bad because I was like, I don't mean to stare, but I was nervous. Like, when they said we had moments of heavy turbulence, we had moments. Like, you guys don't understand, like, the fear that went through my body. Because immediately my brain was like, oh, you're wearing a hoodie? Yeah. Was it up? Well, I mean, at times, because it was cold. Did you have a blanket? No, I only had my hoodie on. So, no, I did. But I didn't have a blanket. I didn't have a blanket at all. So I was like, I'll just put the hoodie on. I didn't want to get sick. Plus, again, there was a dude next to me who was like, like all the time. I was like, okay, we're just gonna go ahead and put the horse blinders on. But I didn't want that. I don't know. I really should have taken it. I did sleep like on the car ride back home. But I had a lot of errands I had to do because it's been gone for a minute. So I had to deal with a lot of things. I had to deal with work stuff. And by the time I actually had a calm moment, I was like, well, I got like 20 minutes before I have to stream. Might as well stream. Even though everyone, and this is the reason why people are calling me a hypocrite, like Duck, is because they're like, V, sleep. And I was like, it's fine. But yeah, that was just terrified of you. I believe it. I believe she probably was. Shame on me. I know. Now I can go to bed. I can't. I have to do an episode. I just spent the past 15 minutes telling you guys about what happened earlier today. And I can't. I'm not going to bed. I'll sleep tomorrow. I'll sleep tomorrow or some other point. But I'm not going to bed because first off, I need to beat Persona. I want to play Persona 4 and I need to have some fun. So we're going to do some Persona Fusion episode and actually get some gameplay in here. All right. Where'd you go? How was your vacation? It was great. Please don't bits till I sleep.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I forgot how loud that freaking alert was. Anywho, did you P.O. box to mail stuff? I should make one, but what does it take to make a P.O. box? I still need to do it for you guys. Like, I still need to give you guys things because I have some giveaway things I want to do. Bayo, you said, where did I go? How's my vacation? Oh boy, where did I go? Well, so I went to Georgia. That was one of the places I went to. Went to Savannah, Georgia. I also went to Durham, North Carolina, and I went to my home. And I am actually going to share throughout this video. I'll definitely, well, YouTube, it's probably not going to pop up there because I don't have the ability to just like snap cut an image just yet. I need to learn how to do it, but I'm not going to sleep. But what I want to do is make Mara as my persona of the episode. Yeah, I'll make Mara as my persona of the episode. I'm sure I can make it. Everyone loves Mara. You're a persona, you should care for yourself. Yeah, but it's my job to take care of you guys. That's my job as a content creator, yes. So while you guys look at Mara, Vulpix, stop it. This time I saw chat. Stop bidding me. While I will say this is, I did get to see my home, like my home, my original home where this lovely vitamin was designed and created. And I got emotional, guys. I will make this persona before I get emotional because I don't want to cry while making the penis demon. All right, so let me just do this real quick. Let's give you this. Let's see. What do I give you? Onomataru. You didn't do a good job. You left us. That makes us a difference. I had to leave. Oh, I did try to stream while I was gone, but internet was just not doing it. So, can you stop? No, like not bitting, whatever. Multi-target. What else do I give you? Pupil. I don't know what to give you. What do I give the penis demon? Auto Sukakaja, poison boost. Auto Sukakaja. Invigorate. Because everyone knows when you're dealing with something of this magnitude, you need to have as much energy as possible. You know what I mean? Are you guys bidding on me? Why am I at $2? That's way more expensive. Stop it! That's way too much, like, money. I'm at least worth, like, 26 cents. Wait, what is it? What is the thing from SpongeBob? 13 cents, 72 cents? Thing from when they gambled SpongeBob's soul or something? I can't remember.
I'm Nara, the Demon King.
Stop bidding me!
There's no point in trying to hide your innermost desires from me. The two of us are one now. Embrace the girth.
Okay, but I'm not going to bed. Stop it. I have to do an episode. You know what? I'm gonna make another persona of the episode. Ooh, I can make Thanatos. Ooh, I can make Thanatos.
This persona is powerful.
I want to make Thanatos. Don't pay me to go to bed. I'm doing an episode. It's ending. I will sleep after the next 2 hours. All right. I'm making another persona of the episode. We're calling it, and then we'll call it a day. Anywho, let's do.
Nice.
Don't do it. You PayPal V $20 right now to go to bed. That is so not right. That's unbelievably not right, because a part of me is thinking like, oh, you guys don't want to like have fun with me? Like, I've been gone for so long. You guys like don't want to just like hang out and spend some time with me? Like, when was the last time we had fun together, guys? Stop bidding. Stop biting me, biting me. What's the proper term? I don't need any more pills. This many pills is definitely not good for one's health. That's the first thing. Anywho, Bayo, to answer your thing, and I'm gonna try and focus on you because I realize that my multitasking capabilities suck, as does my attention span. I'll sleep later. I don't stream tomorrow, probably. I don't know, we'll see. So I'll sleep then. What I will say is,
Are you finished?
I did get to see my childhood home, and it.
Very well.
I got emotional. I got emotional. So I'm. You know what? As we speak now, so that way Discord, you guys know. I'm gonna say for you guys, stop. I will sleep later, Star. I will hop on my Discord right now. YouTube, I don't know if this. I'll put in the artist block because it's technically an image. I kind of like my images and stuff being there. But that way you guys will get to see the birthplace of where I was about to say destroyed, developed. So don't be surprised by how it looks. It's nothing really too special or major. It's just kind of but I don't know. To me, it's I don't know how to describe. I guess from one look, it's like, oh, it's an unassuming place, but don't be surprised. I'm not going to sleep, but deep down underneath, like it has a basement. That's where the laboratory is. So this is my childhood.
Nice.
No, actually, stop bidding. This is where I was manufactured and developed. FDA approved. So I took a picture of this while I was gone on vacation. If you guys are curious, hop on my Discord under the artist block right now. I took a picture because my aunt drove me. But that is my childhood home. That is where I was born, made, developed, destroyed. I was about to say destroyed. I can't think today. Man, I'm running on very low sleep though. Yeah, let's go. But yeah, that's where I was made. That's where I was made, and I only have bits and pieces, like fragments of a memory. You probably are noticing that car in the corner there. Obviously not my family's car. So you're probably being like, oh, well.
That was supposed to stop us? Seems they're underestimating us. Let's hurry. We'll definitely catch that figure.
That is my small home in good old Teaneck, New Jersey, my birthplace, where I was developed. But this is where I'm gonna get a little emotional. I will try to keep it together as much as I can. You know what home looks like would be a great place to do? Sleep. I bet! But, you know, I'm not at that home right now, so it's fine. It can't be. It just can't be. But it could be. So here's the emotional part, right? So, like I said, I got to take a picture of the place.
It feels different here. You need to be prepared for anything.
We will. And I took a picture from the car, but my aunt kind of egged me on. Was like, B, just go take a picture of it. Get a good angle. Go take a better shot. And I was like, okay, you know what? That's probably a good idea. Why not? Can't be that bad. Can you stop giving me bits? So I got out of the car and I was like, let me grab my phone. I'll take a picture because I think it'll be very, very cool. Like, just do it. And I did want to like tell you guys, like, yo, it'd be so cool to tell you guys like where I was developed. Like, I think it'd be kind of like neat. I don't know, just something like that, right? And I'm not saying I'm the best photographer, but I was like, I do want to take like a better picture. So there are moments where leave me out. I don't want to fight, but if you insist, there'll be consequences. I'm questioning where that came from, Bayo. But I went to go out of the car. I decided to take a better picture. I was like, you know what? Let me get a good angle and let me see what's happening. So as I was trying to do it, I didn't notice that someone like, because I saw at the corner of my eye, the blind, like the little part of the window, like you could kind of see the blinders in the image kind of move. And I didn't notice until like just last minute. I was like, ooh, you know what? Maybe I'm a little too close because I was in a sidewalk. And I realized way last minute, it was probably creepy to just take pictures of people's random homes. Like, my aunt was like, it's fine. And I didn't like question it. I didn't even put two and two together. I was like, you know what? It's probably creepy to just randomly take a picture of someone's home. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. Let me just go. And just as I had a thought, the door opened and there was this really like sweet old lady. She's up there in age. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, can I help you? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I backpedaled. I was like, I was just taking a picture of your home. And I was explaining, like, I immediately stammered, but I was like, yeah, this is where I used to be. And then my aunt, like, she walked over and she was like, yeah, this is where he was born, blah, blah, blah. And I guess what I didn't realize is that my aunt, like, preemptively said something to her because she was like, oh, you're the sweet lady that contacted me a couple hours ago. I was like, huh? So, context, my aunt, way back when, came into the place, knocked on the door, and apparently had a conversation saying that they wanted that her nephew was going to come by. Because I did say 1,000,001 times, one of the one things I want to do when we go to New Jersey is to, just like it's creepy to randomly stare at a flight attendant. All right, duck. Volvic says, we're not telling you what to do, but we're encouraging you to think of the consequences to make good decisions for yourself. I will make good decisions for other people way before I'll make good decisions for myself. I'm okay. I will sleep afterwards. I'll be fine. I believe so. If I was extremely done, I would definitely have said something. I probably would have felt bad later, but I would have done it. So, Duck is right. Well, I mean, but I was nervous. All right. Anyway, why does she learn Vorpal Blade? It's like Uma Musume. You need to rest and conquer today. Someone play Uma Musume with Star, please. Yeah, I have work tomorrow. Should I go to bed? Yeah, you should get plenty of rest. You can watch this later on YouTube. Go get some sleep. Don't worry. You won't miss anything. I'm just going to talk about my days and stuff. I'm not giving Mitsuru Vorpal Blade. Screw that move.
Good teamwork, everyone. Now on to the next.
Debbie, I missed you. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, actually, to you. I hope you've been well. But yeah, so I didn't realize that my aunt, like, decided to have a little conversation with the lady there. The sweet old Italian lady. Very up there in age. But she was like, oh, if you want, would you like to come in? I was like, no, it's all good. And my aunt was insistent. She's like, go ahead, V, go ahead. I was like, oh, well, no, there's no need. It's all fine. She's like, no, go ahead. And they both were like egging me on. I was like, oh, I mean, okay. But there was kind of like no point because it was like different because I can't imagine it'd be the same thing. In other news, my partner's been playing through Persona 5R. They finished the 4th arc. Awesome. Sorry, I don't know why I clapped. But I went in. Debbie, to get you up to speed, I found my childhood home. I sent a picture on my Discord. But I found my old childhood home. My aunt pulled some strings. And I went there, right? And
Just watch me.
I don't know, like when I went, obviously it's way different. But I guess they're like, you could just come in and look. It was just really like, I don't know, just a normal quaint house. Got a nice living room, cute little pet. I have no idea dog breeds, but it was a little furry, like shaggy little creature, just like all just gentle and really, really loving. Her husband was out at work doing whatever, but he knew too. And I was like, oh, no, I don't need to go far. And the old lady, the Italian woman, was like, "Oh, what's your name, son?" I was like, "Oh, my name's V. It's nice to meet you." It's like, "Oh, it's nice to meet you. My name is Barbara. It's a pleasure to meet you." It's like, "Oh, that's very sweet. Nice to meet you, Miss Barbara." Meanwhile, I'm nervous. I'm like, I expected to just stay in the living room. It's like, "Oh, if you want, you could just like come in. Like, I don't know if anything will happen, but did you see your lab?" So here's the interesting bit, and this is why I got emotional. I actually kind of broke down. Clearly they painted over, made changes. That's happened, obviously. I already knew that. I expected that going in. And I didn't want to go further, but she's like, "You can come in. Where is your room? Where did it used to be?" And I only remembered it was upstairs, but I did not remember anything else. I could not for the life of me remember. She's like, "Oh, well, I think I might know exactly where your room was." And Miss Barbara like guided me upstairs, carpet by the way, which by the way, there was a little stain on the carpet and they should really do some Stanley Steamer stuff. And I was like, "Oh no, I don't want to go further." It's like, "No, come on, it's fine. It'll be very sweet." And she explained how her son did something like that similar back when they moved, and it was nice. So it was just repaying the kindness, right? So she leads me upstairs, and before I get to the doorway, she points to this little thing on the side of the door. Now, you guys know those kind of like moments when you're a kid, when you're growing, you have the little thing where you have like your parents or sibling like measure with like pen or something. So I didn't know, because it's in the door, like in the side of the door, so clearly you can close the door and not notice it, like in the door frame. So unless you're absolutely adamant, it's really small things, but there were little indents, like not writing indents, but like using like a little like sharp tool to dig in there. And I don't 100% remember. Yes, Vulpix, exactly. So there was still little indents of it, and it had little V, but like my name was like, well, obviously I tried to write my name, but I didn't. But I was like, "Oh," and I don't know. I don't know how else I could describe this other than just like, I don't remember all the moments, but I remember at least a moment where my grandmother was there and my grandfather, like my grandfather would be like downstairs or whatever. My grandmother would be there, my mom would be there, and they would do that. And I'm like, "Oh, that's so sweet." And she's like, "What other memories do you have of the place?" And I just like, I tried my best. I was like, I remember like going to my grandmother's room and she would teach me how to play solitaire and the space pinball game on her little computer. I remember going outside to the backyard, which they have a beautiful garden, by the way. They have a very beautiful garden. I remember playing with like the neighbor girl. I can't remember her name, but I remember playing, I think I remember her name. I can't remember her name right now. I remember like going down the little like hill down there back with my uncle and my cousin, and we slid down when it was raining. We used this trash can as like a slide, and I almost got into a car accident. I remember like, yes, I did say this on stream before. Like, I remembered all these other things and then more. And then just for a minute, like, I just thought about like I don't want to be too heavy, but a while back I did lose a loved one. Not to be serious, but I did lose one, and I had the memories of her in that house, and I don't know how else I can describe this. I had a moment where I just had to sit down. I literally just sat on the stair, and I just like, "I'm so sorry." And she's like, "Oh, it's okay." And she like rubbed my back, and she was like, it's probably a lot to take in." I was like, "Oh no, you're absolutely fine. It's fine." Excuse me, but I got emotional, and I was like, "I'm sorry." And my aunt was like, "Are you ready?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go." And I'm about to leave. She's like, "Well, I mean, if you're in the area, like, are there any other places you remember?" I remember there was a park like down the way, and she was like, "Well, why don't I go visit there, see if like go for it?" Because I guess my aunt and her had a conversation about how, admittedly, my memories are kind of like, it's either the best or the worst at times. But she's like, "Why don't you go to the park and, I don't know, just relive some of your childhood, because these moments last a lifetime, and when you get to be my age, then you definitely appreciate having memories more. But you should do these things while you're young, because hopefully if you do these things while you're young, you'll be able to appreciate it more when you're older." That's what she said. And I was like, "You know what? You're right. And I thanked her, and I gave her a nice sweet old hug, and she hugged me back. It was like, "You want to pet our dog one more time?" Her dog's name was Sadie, by the way. I remember her name was Sadie. I was like, "Oh, it's really cute." And I petted Sadie one more time, very affectionate. And then I left, and I went to the park, and it was just a smaller park. They definitely changed the park. Like, they added things. They had this one like Well, they still had the same like swings and the trapeze little bar and the basketball court. They had that, but they added a soccer field to it. They had like this whole like revamp thing. They changed the park because I may not remember much of the park, but they definitely changed up things. I'm so sorry, YouTube. This is not supposed to be full story moment.
Sister.
Oh right, the sister thing. Ooh, where's my sister counter?
Win, sister.
I don't remember where my sisters were. Where's my sister count? Oh, 318. I think I was at 318 times I've said sister, or she said sister. Now 320. I don't remember that. But yeah, so we went to the park, and just for a minute, okay, let me ask you guys something. When was the last time you guys went to a park and like played and relaxed? So
They're wide open.
I don't know. When was the last time you guys have played on a park and just, you know, actually played? Like, just had a moment. Like, you don't have to like be super active, but I don't know, just go on a freaking swing and just swing for a little bit. When was the last time you guys did that? Like, I didn't think I would. I wonder if I'll see the inside of any of those homes when I was a child again. We were in 3 different houses, and I remember the layout of 2 or 3 really well. Like I said, I didn't even remember my own layout, but I remember the little indents. And I didn't mention, I was like, why did you guys get rid of it? And she was like, I think her husband saw it, and they were like, they just didn't care at the time because they didn't notice it until way later. So I guess it worked out, but whatever. Welcome, Janessic. Oh, I missed you. How have you been? Play tennis at the park? See what I'm saying? Like, what was the last time, like, it was just nice just being on, like, yeah, I don't remember all the changes, but it was nice just being at that park and just swinging. Just, like, I don't know, enjoying things. Like, not thinking about anything else other than just being like, wow, it was awesome being a kid. I remember, like, these moments just hanging out with the other neighborhood kids back when I, you know, hung out more with kids back in Jersey. I think it was definitely more Jersey, New York that I hung out with kids more than I think it was once I got to, like, maybe Maryland, I stopped hanging out as much with a lot of people. But bottom line was, it was just nice to just be on the swing and just, like, I don't know, try to remember about my memories. It was very pleasant. It was really, really pleasant. That was probably like the biggest highlight for me. No, actually, there was 2 highlights going to New Jersey. There was that one, and then for you people in Jersey, especially in New Jersey, there's a place called Inglewood, New Jersey, which is a hop and a skip away from good old Teaneck where I was born. Now, the perk about Inglewood, despite the many changes they've done, is they have an ice cream shop. I don't know if here in the West has it, but there's an ice cream shop of Ben & Jerry's. And I remembered numerous times my grandmother would take me there. The sweetest thing. So I was like, it's a nice hot day today. I have a little money, even though I know I'm gonna be broke once I come back over to California. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go buy me some ice cream. And I bought myself a good old strawberry cone, and I literally walked. Well, I literally had my aunt like drive because she was in the area. She was going to like some nail place anyway. But I was like, you know what? What I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk around the town and just eat this ice cream and just like listen to the music. And I don't even remember what music I had playing. Are you weak too? Oh yeah, you don't have weaknesses. Ugh. I just like, I don't know, just took in sights. I just thought. I decided whatever happens in life, and I just ate some ice cream. That's it. I just ate some ice cream, and it was nice. It was nice seeing that Ben & Jerry's. They definitely changed it a bit, but it made me miss Ben & Jerry's. Don't have that over here. I can still like get ice cream separately, but there was something nice about going to this ice cream store because I also, well, actually no, we have an ice cream store over here. Well, it's a long distance from us. It was nice just at least having ice cream. I think that would be the second highlight of going to New Jersey. We went to North Carolina. North Carolina was all right. I think the biggest highlight of that was going to my grand aunt's place. No, that was in Georgia. What was the highlight of North Carolina? What was the highlight of going to North Carolina? Other than seeing family, they definitely added a lot more food places. I think I ate a lot. I'm pretty sure I'm no longer like, you know, extremely scrawny. I at least think I put at least like, you know, 4 or 5 pounds in. So I'm not an absolute toothpick anymore. What am I doing? I will do this. Jersey is a bop, especially the beachside amusement. Yeah, I go to, well, you gotta be careful with some parts, but Atlantic City is where it's at. Unless you're trying to gamble, then good luck on that one. Oh, and watch where you step, because some of the beach areas can be kind of grassy. Can be glassy, excuse me. Bale says, I remember the third house had a little playhouse built into the walls of the basement, so we were moving, and then my sisters would climb to the high window and jump onto the mattress. Oh, it's so cute. And we're Shaggy looking like Fred. No, I'm still Shaggy, but actually, looking at me now, I'm Shaggy, but like add an extra 3 pounds, extra 4 pounds. I should measure myself. I'm no longer like 160. I think I gotta be at least in the 170s, right? I feel like I'm heavier. I don't know. Fortunately, I still don't really have much of a gut, but I think I still have some fat. At least I think I developed some fat. Or maybe I'm just getting older. I don't know. Whatever. Bottom line is, this thing sucks and I still don't know how to... Maybe I can... Damn it. Okay. Oh, this is not gonna be easy. But sorry, Bayo, I just read your thing. It's just jump out the high window. So it wasn't actually that high. It looked pretty high at the time. Oh, well, while you were a kid, I bet you everything looked high, right? Like, I remember when I was a kid, I grabbed one of my, I think it was my dad's shirt. No, was it my grandfather's shirt? One of the men in my family. And I thought, I did one of those things where it's like, oh, maybe if I get a big poofy shirt and I jump really high, I could use like a parachute. Yeah, obviously it didn't work. And I remember like busting my ass on that one, but worth it. Totally worth it. Ooh, what do I use against you? I need to crit. That's what I need to do. There we go. You worked head at the time for the frame reference. Oh gosh, then yeah, then it's probably like Rugrats, where like everything's like massive compared to you, which is really, really cute, Bayo. It's very cute. What was I saying before? Oh, North Carolina. What was the highlight of North Carolina? There was a lot of food places, and I guess just seeing family. I mean, I got some memories of that, and that's where my aunt is. But North Carolina wasn't bad. I didn't unfortunately spend as much time in North Carolina as I did Georgia and Jersey, so kind of whatever on that one. I do know some of the things that happened in Georgia. Oh, wait, I know one thing that happened in North Carolina. It wasn't really a highlight, but it wasn't good. In fact, it was actually not good. I wonder if I could pull that up for you guys. Hold on. Again, sorry, YouTube. I might be able to pull this up for you guys that go on my Discord. Let me see if I can find... Because I took pictures. Let me see. Let me go to my pictures real quick. Gotta go to my phone camera. Actually, I should probably turn on my phone, huh? Let's see. I found there was like this old-timey like candy and drink stuff, like drink store. Like it had like a bunch of toys and candy, and I found like these 2 drinks that like threw me for a loop. Hold on. Let me see if I can like... I'm gonna put this on my Discord again. Now, while I'm saying this, let me say, I don't drink soda. I'll put this in the artist block as well. I don't drink soda, but I had to try it just because why not, right? Do I regret it? We can talk about that later. Let's see. Where are you? Where is that picture? Where's that picture? Oh, here we go. Okay. So I found this first little number, which for YouTube, you guys are wondering, it is Bazooka bubblegum flavored soda. That's the first one. And then another one that I found, hold on, let me pull up the other one because it's right next to it, and I literally just scrolled down too much. So I had that, or tried that rather, and I also had this one, which was hilarious to me just because of the name. I had to try it. I know the image quality is probably not that great. I am sorry, it's very bright. If you guys on YouTube or on Twitch are curious, hop on my Discord on the artist block. This was in North Carolina. This wasn't in Georgia. Georgia was a different thing. Find a cheer wine in Georgia? I have no clue what that is. No, but I do know that they have like 50 million churches, and they have at least 50 million Waffle Houses, or according to my friend, Awful House. So didn't go there. Welcome, Roar to the stream. But yeah, if you guys on YouTube are curious, go on my artist block. It will make more sense there. But yeah, it had Bazooka bubblegum flavored soda, which I will say was not as bad as I thought. Would I have it again? No, but it wasn't bad. Like, well, actually, I couldn't say I shouldn't have it again. I could.
Not bad.
Not bad. I think I should have that.
I appreciate it.
It's like cherry cola, but the cola is secondary. Well, I don't drink soda, so, but I had to try it just because it was weird. Like, I had to. Like, you know when you see something really weird or bizarre and you're like, why not? How bad could it be? Ooh, that's a fantastic one. But the second soda, you guys got to look at this one. And for you guys on YouTube that can't see it, it's called Dr. Enough. Like, it's doctor, like, you know, a doctor. And then Enough spelled E-N-U-F, with the tagline being rich in vitamins, enough is enough. So you guys kind of already knew when it said the doctor and the vitamins thing, they were like, oh, well, you had to drink it. The taste of that thing is interesting, and I didn't know. So first, I remember going to the thing, and they had this old guy that like was like, oh, welcome. And I was like, oh, hi, how's it going? And I just like, I don't know why my eyes just locked onto it, but I just, because they have this whole like wall with like a bunch of drinks, and I was like, oh, okay, let me check this out. It looks cool, and I was wondering if they had, because I saw Ramune. And even though I don't drink like soda, I was like, but I like ramen. I like the pretty marble bottles. Who's my favorite Persona 3 character? Excluding the protagonist, I'm torn between Junpei and Shinji. I gotta go with Junpei. I think it's gotta be Junpei. Even though Aigis is, you know, up there too. Well, if it's the guys, it's gotta be Junpei. But I don't know, between Junpei and Aigis. Probably Junpei. Let's see, what do we get? Money, strike camp. Thank you. But you guys, if you can handle to try the bubblegum soda's not bad. The bubblegum soda is literally how you think. It's literally bubblegum flavored soda. It wasn't weird. Koromaru? Oh well,
Shadow up ahead.
it's not fair. Koromaru's on a league of his own. See, you make me think. I don't know, like, Junpei, like, just goes through a lot, man. It's also the most, like, relatable. Plus, I love Zeno Robinson's work. Actually, to be fair, I like all their characters' work. Especially Alex Lee. Which is why I did say excluding the main character. If I say include the main character, it's gotta be the protagonist. But, I'm getting distracted. I had to try this Dr. Enough stuff. The minute I saw the Bazooka soda and the Dr. Enough, well, first I tried the Bazooka soda, and he was like, oh, give it a shot. And I literally just drank it in. I asked, I was like, yeah, you can drink it in here. So I drank it. I was like, and he was like, what do you think? It was like, it does taste like I'm chewing bubblegum candy. I don't know if I would have it again, but it's not bad, if that makes sense. Like, if someone offered me some, and I was really, like, needed something, it was very sweet. Let me tell you that one. It's like the pure sugary version of it. But I don't regret having it. The Dr. Enough stuff, I saw that one as I was leaving. Because I wanted to take a picture of the wall. And instead of taking a picture of the wall, for some reason, my eyes locked onto that, and I was like, what is that? Why is it enough is enough? Ooh, Mega Download, that sucks. So I had to. Oh boy. That is a... It was a taste. I don't even know how to describe Dr. Enough. It's not bad, but I know I probably won't have it again. Like, it's just like, well, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. Well, the clerk says, is it like a Sprite? And I was like, well, I don't drink soda. But he was like, oh, it's like a lemon lime thing. I was like, yeah, well, I definitely got the lemon. No, think I got the lime, actually. I don't really remember getting much lemon in it. But I definitely gotta do it. I hope you looked at the Synchronicity prologue. I haven't, Bayo. I'm so sorry, I haven't. I need to. I'll do it after the episode, I promise. If you ever end up in Utah, you should try apple beer. What's apple beer? Well, I don't drink. Unless it's literally just like apple root beer.
That was great, sister.
So I should really feel myself. Like, even drinking that soda was like kind of outside my realm of comfort. Oh, it's non-alcoholic? Oh, then yeah, I definitely down to try it.
Excellent. We have
You know, I don't know how to describe the Dr. Nuff. It's very seltzery. It's very limey, which is not bad. But it felt like I was like, the taste at first was okay. It felt good to drink it at first, but then it also felt like I was like tearing. It felt like the drink was like just scratching up my insides. Like I felt like it was ripping up my throat like something fierce, because it felt like it felt like, gosh, there's a meme, or I don't know if it's a meme or a thing, but apparently it's a thing that McDonald's has like a Sprite that like it bites back or something like that. Like, I don't know if that's true, but I thought about that when I was drinking the Dr. Enough, and I was like, and it felt like it was cutting like my lifespan, like, which is funny because it's called Dr. Enough. And you know what? I think one is enough for me, pun intended. What's the map button again? Wrong button. I haven't played this in a minute. Have we done anything here? Yeah, we've done everything here. Let's move on. I'm talking too much.
Could it be?
It was brought to Utah from Germany by some Mormon missionaries. It's like an actual non-alcoholic German beer. Ooh. Apple beer, though. So that's what's interesting. I never even thought of apple beer as a thing. It's interesting. Oh, that sounds interesting. I kind of want to try it. Maybe I'll go to Utah one day and just try apple beer. Or I wonder if I can get some from Amazon or something. I'd try it. If it's non-alcoholic, I'd definitely down to... Dude, that'd be so cool to do like a random like drinking challenge. Like, I don't know, just like grab a bunch of cups, drink a bunch of weird drinks, and be like, oh, yeah, let's try it together, folks. And I'll just like drink it and be like, oh, yep, it's great, or oh, it's bad. You can only find it on Utah? Oh, okay, then maybe I'll just go to Utah or something.
That's so exciting.
All right, let's get them. But, God, like that Dr. Enough, man. Maybe, I don't know, maybe my bottle was, you know what, I'm remembering in retrospect that when I bought it and I was like, and he was like, oh, are you gonna try it now? He felt very enthusiastic, way more than the bazooka soda, first off. And then when I drank it, I noticed that even though there's another customer, his gaze was locked onto me. Like how I talked about the whole attendant thing. And I was like, oh, how could it be? Well, I don't think his focus was locked on into mine, but he kind of stared almost laser, like if he stared anymore, he'd shoot a laser, like he'd shoot a hole through me.
Let's do this.
But I was like, is it? And then I drank it. I was like, oh, like I actually had a moment where I felt. It makes it seem like it's unhealthy when I say this, probably, but it felt like I had to hold onto my heart. Well, not my heart, but like my chest. I can't believe. Oh, well, actually, no. Bail first. Its name over in Germany is Frostbros. It's Fastbros? Fastbros? How do you say that? Fastbros? I'm gonna say it properly. That sounds awesome. Fastbros. I can't believe it, but tomorrow we're getting Silk Song news. God, after how long? You guys have been waiting for it forever. I need to go back to Silk Song too. Or Silk Song. I need to go back into Oh wait, I don't think I can get back into Hollow Knight. Have I done 3 episodes of that? I think I have. Yeah, I don't think I can do any more episodes of Hollow Knight yet. I gotta wait until I can make that a playthrough. Yeah. Because Nikki gifted me Hollow Knight too. Damn it. Yes. I'm gonna have to work on that. If I could beat games more quickly, I could finally make playthroughs. I know, right? Shame on me. That's what the flight attendant felt. Ha ha ha, star, everyone's a comedian. But, like, when I drank enough, like, it took me a minute. And then once it, like, got, like, somewhat down my throat, like, when it was, like, sliding down my throat, I don't know. Like, it felt like I wanted to, like, you know, like gag it, like, or gag it. I felt like I should like cough it up, but I couldn't. And it was just like, ah, and it felt like, oh gosh, it felt like my chest was like bubbling. Like it felt like my insides were like I don't know. It felt like there was a science experiment in my esophagus. Like it was just ridiculous. I'm in chapter 5 of Trails of the Sky FC. Dude, are you ready for Trails of the Sky first chapter remaster coming out next month? Right? Awesome, right? It's gonna be an 80-hour game, man. I need to hurry up. Get back here. But no, it felt like there was a science experiment going in my freaking chest. And I don't know if I'll ever get that feeling back, but it was fun. Or well, it was at least an experience. Sorry, Master Phone. Yeah. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. Like, they showed an opening movie trailer earlier today. I'm like, I get to see my sibling or my boy and girl again. My girl that's brighter than the sun. Freaking love Estelle. Who doesn't love Estelle, actually? Sorry, I'm making a Trails reference. It is my second favorite game franchise. I've said that before, right? Legend of Heroes is my second favorite? I think I have. Yeah, that Doctor Enough. If I could... Like, remember... okay, some of you guys may not remember this, but it was throughout this channel that we discovered that there was onion lemonade, literally called Onionade. So, I've said the same thing for that I'm going to say now. If I could have the money, I would love to, like, buy people who are watching this, like, a bottle of Doctor Enough and have you guys try it. Because I'm like, I wonder how you guys react to having this thing, like, bubbling in your chest. Either you guys are going to love it, or you're going to hate me. And sometimes, it's worth making the community upset to be a better content creator. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But I would, like, get you guys bottles so you can try it. Unless you guys are watching this right now and you have... You know what? Shout out to you guys right now watching a Vitamin D3R episode like this, and you're drinking Doctor Enough.
All right, who's next?
Because, boy oh boy. Apparently the first game is now twice as long because of the voice acting, cutscenes, and the stuff they added. Yes. You get proper voice acting. But I like how, at least from what I remember, is they're getting all the voices back, right? Like, so Estelle's still gonna be, I believe, Stephanie Shea. We're still gonna have John Young Bosch voicing Joshua. We're still gonna have Michelle Ruff voicing Shara. Are there any changes? I don't think there are any changes. Not that I can think of. Ooh, I don't know what you guys need to, so maybe I can bust this bad boy out. Behold the penis! Okay, it worked. Won't be surprised those characters were voiced in the other games. They're just repurposing their, reposing their roles. Who knows? We'll see. I don't know. I'm also kind of nervous about Legend of Heroes because they're doing the whole, oh, we're gonna get one last arc and it's over, but we all know it's basically the One Piece of video games. It's never gonna be over. Why did you use wind? Wait, Metis, what are you doing? Oh. Thanks. That was kind of you. What's up, Star? Nothing happened. Ow. Okay, not electricity either. God, I'm gonna lose so much money, man. I need money. Somebody want to pay me, like, I don't know. Never mind, let me stop. But what I remember, they only have the Republic, and that's kind of it. Yes. As far as we know, we still have to go through Republic. Well, no. That's all we know so far. Because, Roar, I think my fear is... That's what Kondo is saying. Like, the guy who produced it, he's like, yeah, we only have, like, the Republic left, but... They can easily just... First off, they could just remake any of these games again. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it for Cold Steel. Or Crossbell. That's the first thing. Secondly, we don't know how big this world honestly is. This whole thing has been one massive continent. Who knows if they're going to explore a whole different world? I'm still waiting on the whole Aigis versus Trails of the Sky or Legend of Heroes thing that they said they were going to do. I'm hoping that still comes out this year. Think of being crafty. Think of being crafty and hear male genitalia. Star, you hear what you want to hear.
Sister.
No one said anything perverted or gross or phallic. No one even said anything about the male genitalia, Star. Jeez, you're weird. You're a weird person. You're weird. You're definitely weird. Let's see. What other highlights were there? I don't know if you guys are sensitive to spiders. We saw this gigantic yellow spider in my grandaunt's like backyard, and I was like, that's either the thing that's gonna make me Spider-Man or kill me. I don't know if people want to see that, so I'll probably not have that. I did take a video of that though. Ooh, that thing's stronger than me, isn't it? I heard the sound effect. Okay. At least I have a theory. I really do think like this trip was really nice. I did go to the graveyard in Savannah. Savannah has apparently some really famous like graveyards. It was extremely hot when we went there. They don't have a weakness? Oh boy. Maybe I'll do a theurgy. Maybe I can get a crit. There was a couple of graveyards we went to that was really, well, a graveyard that we went to that was really famous, apparently. But I mean, I've said before that I like graveyards. I used to hang out one back in North Carolina. But I didn't know Savannah had. What the frick? A king card? I've never seen a king card before, have I? Oh, they look weird. I kind of dig it. Huh. It's both cool, but kind of creepy. Oh man, I'm rich. Oh yeah, now we're getting some money.
That was a good workout.
Fight more of these big guys. Ys vs. Trails was a crossover fighting game that released in 2010 just in Japan. It was specifically just the Sky characters getting English releases here. Yes, but if I can have a world where, because I still have to play Ys, but I've been, well, actually, I probably should out this. I haven't done all of them yet, but that was one of the things I was planning on playing on this channel. While I was gone, I will admit to you guys, I did play an Ys game for the first time. I wanted to share the experience, but I was like, you know what? I have all this time, and I didn't want to spend it all farming. I beat my very first Ys game. It was Memories of Celceta, I believe the name of those. I beat it just the other day. Loved it. And I know there's other games in the franchise. I still have to get them. But, oh man, it was so fun. I don't know why it was so fun. Like, it was just really cool. But I talked to a friend, and he was like, V, this was your only Ys game you played? I was like, yeah. Like, what other games should I go for? And he gave me a list of other games to do. So, I don't know. I'm doing everything in my power to fight playing the other games. Especially this one game, because my friend said there's one Ys game that will make you a fan. And I liked it. The reason I liked it was because it reminded me of Legend of Heroes a little bit, and it kind of reminded me of the Tokyo Xanadu game I played. Roar, you're kind of like my friend there, because that's exactly, I think that's it. I don't know. I think it's like Diana is in the name, or something with the D. I think it's Diana, something of Diana. I don't remember the title. I only kind of skimmed it because I didn't want to look into it because I didn't want to go blind. But he said, V, I know you love Legend of Heroes. I was like, yes. It's like, you played Ys for the first time. I was like, yeah. I still don't 100% know the franchise or anything, but I like it. I like it a lot. And he was like, I know that you streamed Tokyo Xanadu, and it was one of your like low-key like sleeper hit like favorites. I was like, yeah, I like Tokyo Xanadu. I hope they do more with it. I still found out that they're making a sequel. I hope we get something out of it. He was like, okay, cool. I will say this. If you plan on, he actually asked me, do you plan on playing it on or off camera? And I was like, what do you mean? It's like, well, because you said you want to do, and I'm outing this. I wanted to originally do Memories of Celceta on stream for the first time, but I had nothing but time, and I was like, you know what, screw it. Maybe I can be forgiven to just play a little bit. I originally only played it for like a couple hours. I got hooked and played until morning. So by that point, I was like, oh crap, what am I going to tell my audience? I was like, well, the people don't know. Maybe I could like just play this and tell about it. Maybe I could just do like a one visit or something. I beat it and I was like, ooh, I don't know what to do. And then I told my friend and I was like, I want more. He was like, there's a bunch more. I was like this? He's like, there's games that will make you love it. And he said the Diana one. is the best one of the entire franchise, and when you play it, you will have Ease as your top 10 like recommended game. And I was like, okay, is it that good? He was like, yes, dude, it's that good. And I was like, really, to be in my top 10? He's like, V, I know you and your personality. You like games like this. You like Legend of Heroes. You like Persona. You like Shin Megami. I guarantee you, when you play the Diana one, and this other one too, you will put Ease in your top 10.
As if doing all we can is never enough.
Now, I haven't played it yet. I haven't even gotten it yet. But I will get it. And I will play it with you guys. So I will do everything in my power to go blind. I will not look up a thing on it. The only thing I know is that, according to my friend, it's the same protagonist, I guess? So I don't know how, like, time works in that world. But we'll see. We'll see in the future. I really want to make it out of playthrough, but I'll move on from now. Is there any other highlights?
All right, let's be on our way.
I don't know what other highlights I can mention while I was in North Carolina. Well, there's a couple things in Georgia. 8 is the Diana one. I think he'd be right. That's like the one ever made. It's like in my top 10. So 8 is Diana, because I just saw your thing that said I would highly recommend 8. I don't know the number. I don't know how many. Well, I now know it's called Ease, because I remember saying, is it YS? He was like, no, it's pronounced Ease to me.
Look, a treasure chest.
He was upset because I guess it's a common thing for people to call it Wise. And I was like, oh, it sounds cooler as Wise. Like, no, it's called Ease. Get it right. So I'm sorry for butchering that. We got 10 last year. I don't know. Wait, there's 10 games in the franchise? Jeez. Actually, I can't say anything. I'm a Legend of Heroes fan. I'm playing almost all those games, so.
Look, sister, a rare one.
I see it. Yeah, I gotta do it. I have to get these other Ease games. Or should I say Wise games. If 8's the best one, maybe I'll do that one on stream. I did ask, though, because I was nervous. I was like, is it the same? Well, I asked, like, what are the other games like? And he was like, V, just play them. I was like, is it the same guy? He's like, yes, actually. I was like, it is? He's like, yeah. I was like, but how? He's like, well, it's like a difference of a year or two between the games. I was like, oh, okay, that sounds kind of cool. The secondary protagonist of 10 is voiced by Makoto. Wait, what? Wait, what? Makoto English or Makoto Japanese? It's either Charmy Lei if it's English, or it's Rina Sato from Japanese. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I know them both. Oh, the English dub?
It'll take a little more time.
I still gotta figure out who the English dub of the red hair guy is. Adel. I remember his name now. Because it took me a minute. I was like, why is his name Adel? Is that short for something? And he was like, it's not. Just play the game. So yeah, I kind of low-key know what I would like to cosplay as. I would love to dress up as Adel Christian. Or Kristen. I don't know how you say his last name. What am I doing here? How do I beat you? You pierce through everything. I don't have, I don't, do I? No, I don't. Dang it. Well, this sucks. Yeah, I could just... Dang it, I was hoping the other guys were, though. No, Metis! God, this thing sucks. I need almighty stuff, don't I? Akihiko. Yeah, I gotta play these other ones, but that's here or there. That's just a little something. Don't! Damn it! I'm remembering how much of a pain it was not being able to control my friends. Yes. Please do. Reach of darkness. And you repel everything, right? Yeah, so I need to use almighty stuff. Oh god. Alright, almighty. I don't have a Megadolon. I don't. Well, first, wait, no, you don't cure these things, do you? Yeah, you don't. Oh god. Oh, what am I gonna do? How do I get through you? I don't have enough theurgy. Maybe I can get theurgy. No, I won't get enough. Nah, it's not gonna be enough. What the? Wait, what happened? My game audio just stopped? Did my game audio just cut? My game audio just stopped. What the flip just happened? Oh, right. I guess I'm due for some tech issues, huh? Been a minute since I've had any issues. Akihiko, no one cured you this whole time. And you guys didn't use your theurgies? Great. Well, I guess I'll have to do a part A, part B. The audio was too good? Yeah, you're telling me. Come on, man. We just... No, well, I guess it's like half the episode, so whatever. One half could be fine and one half not. I didn't get to do much. I just spent most of the episode talking about, like, my travels. Alright, let me go to the Manon door. I guess I'll just have to do a part A, part B. I mean, we get to hear more of your voice. Yeah, but you guys want to hear more of the game than my voice. I know you guys do. How's that bad, senpai? Well, it's not bad, but I just know that the circumstance of you guys probably want to hear the... But you guys like the good battle music. You guys like hearing the characters say or do different things. You like the sound effects. You like the power of the sound of what happens when I use my persona. Plus, I talk like throughout all my episodes. I'm sick of my voice. So yeah, I'll probably have to do a part A, part B. I'm preparing to watch the army try and catch dragon. Ultimately, got to fight it. You can make sound effects. I can make sound effects for the last time. You know, yeah. Look at this. No, so stupid. You want me to actually make sound effects for this? Like, legitimately? I might. And Roar, you're about to fight a dragon? Tell you what, I'll do this fight as best as I can with sound effects, but I am going to do a part A, part B. Let me at least just give some energy to Akihiko real quick. Do not remember what happens in the second game? Kink. There will always be an opening to strike. Let's take it down. Baby, 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 baby. Wow, this is way harder than I thought. Here I come. It's too late to cry. I don't even remember what the line is that Mitsuru says when she uses this theurgy. Oh god, it's so bad. Do you not remember what happens in the game? Are you talking about Cold Steel? No, Cold Steel. Second chapter? No, not in the slightest. It's been a long, long, long time since I played Trails of the Sky, dude. I'm ready to go. Theurgy at full maximum power. What would Fuka say? Because I'm gonna use the Theurgy. Juno, I must do this for my friends. Let's see. I'm tempted to clip this. No, don't. Gosh, you have no weaknesses. This sucks. How do I beat you? No force. No, I gotta use critical stuff. Let me use Michael. And then I have to say the name of the persona, right? Michael! If it's for my sister, I'll protect her. Here we go with full power. Actually, it'd be full power. Anyone who messes with my sister answers to me. God, are you guys cringed up yet? Is it enough to the point where you guys like, oh god, please stop. Just put the game audio back on. Why are you making Aigis sound like Mickey Mouse, also her sister? I don't know. It's hard to be put on the spot when I have to do voices for this. Ow. It's so weird because I don't know like the lines that they would say. Plus, I can already imagine like the closed caption for this is gonna be so awkward. I still don't know your weakness. Should I scan on this? Oh, I can't even scan on the enemy yet. Attack! Aigis to duck down an enemy. Keep it up. Does she say a line when she use these things? I'm literally making this up on the spot. Does she say a line? What'd she say? Yeah, I'll say a line. Thuji engaged. Use this power, Kahulin.
You got it. Behold, the Spear of Might. Mission accomplished. Here comes Caesar.
Good job, Akihiko. Now it's my turn. Come, Artemisia. It's frozen. Let's attack while we can. Come, Psyche. Oh, wow, what was it? Come, Psyche. Did it have a boost? Yeah, it did have a buff, huh? Now it's frozen, which means I can't do anything, because I can't knock it down. I'll just summon Michael again. Michael! This is the point where if I want to actually do sound effects, I should have, like, different things.
Ah, that's better.
Come, Artemisia. I think that's all Mitsuru says. Oh no, the enemy has recovered. Be careful.
Ow, lucky hit.
Come, Psyche. Oh, it dodged? What a load of crap. That's a bullspit. No, I was kidding. If Meta said something like that. Let's see here. Oh, it's just weak to normal attacks, then... I just knocked down an enemy. The enemy lines are broken. Now's our chance for an all-out attack. All right, let us commence kicking some ass. Stay away from my sister! Good job, but you still have another wave of enemies. Don't screw up now. Ooh, actually, that enemy, I hate that enemy.
Let's go, Caesar.
Oh, damn it, we didn't crit. Come, Artemisia. It's like, Mitsuru, you can say other lines like, no, I don't feel like it. A death spell? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, it's weak to fire? Come, Mara. I just knocked down enemy. Here's our chance to commence for an all-out attack. Actually, wait. That is a line that Aigis says. Aigis says, here's our chance to commit an all-out... no. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. But instead, I'm going to say Shinji's.
All right, let's kick some ass.
Stay away from my sister! Still down. Damn it. It's not done yet. Does it block ice? I think it blocks ice. Ding! Oh, damn. That's very little damage.
Bring it on. I'm going full power. I've been waiting for this. Now you die. You see that, Shinji?
That about does it. Akihiko kicked all the ass. Oh no, you actually clipped me? This was the most cringiest thing I've done this whole thing. I've sucked with improv and you know it. Why did you clip it? That was so bad and you know it. I feel so, like, lame doing that. I need to put the game audio on. I'm doing a part A, part B. Hang on, let me end this. You know what? No, we're keeping it like this. I'm cutting it here. Oh god, it's so embarrassing. I don't even have the heart to, like, watch the clip. Because I'm gonna watch... If I watch it, I listen to myself, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, that's what I sound like? And my only thought process is like, why do people watch me? Ew, that's what I sound like? Oh god, I can already, like, imagine some people be like, should I even put it on YouTube? I don't even... Oh god, it's so bad. No, I gotta stop. I have to fix the game audio. So you guys can hear better sound. Because you're entertaining. That was not entertaining. That was definitely not entertaining. That was cringe as cringe could be. That's like the equivalent of, like, you know what that is? You enjoyed it? Well, I mean, it makes me happy. I mean, if you enjoyed it, then it's cool. Like, that's the goal, obviously, is to entertain. But I felt like it felt like... Good thing for you I didn't get any of the audio. Oh, well. Wait, you didn't get any of the audio? Wait, what do you mean you didn't get any of the audio? But you heard me, though. The whole time, it was just me talking. So all they're gonna hear is me just doing all these random words and sound effects. It's the point where people are gonna think I'm crazy. Like, crazier than normal. Whatever. I'm gonna fix the game audio. YouTube, yes, it's gonna be a part A, part B. I didn't get any. I didn't get you talking. You didn't? Wait, can you not hear me? Well, wait, I can hear. Hold on, I'm gonna play some playback. Can you hear me? I can hear. Yeah, you can hear me, but I guess you just can't hear. God, that's so weird. All right, whatever. I'll be right back. Part A done. Part B is coming. Yeah, YouTube, I'm back. And tech issues because OBS sucks. I'll be right back. Like, subscribe, all that. Bye.